my darlings, how are you? I hope that you are doing amazing. So today we are going over my Ludy Lescot cards. These are based off of traditional tarot cards, but they have a completely wonderful twist on them, right? It's a little bit of darker energies, kind of like Victorian as well at times. Really, really awesome vibes. I so love the energy of this deck. It's a little bit hard to grasp, you know, if you're looking at it from the standpoint of traditional tarot at times. So definitely go off of an intuitive read if that's kind of how you prefer to read as well. You can definitely get another meaning entirely from the pictures, and that's something that I absolutely adore. Oh my goodness. But here is the little leaflet booklet that comes along with it, and I just want to put out there that it does have an English version at the front, followed by, I believe there's also German, Italian, Spanish, and I'm trying to remember if there was anything else. I think that was about it. But when I first got this deck, I was like, there is no translation in this. I thought it was all Italian for a second because I just kind of was flipping through it. And, well, my sister came out and I was like, there's every other language in this booklet except for English. So I've just been doing like intuitive reads and how I've really been feeling what it was based off of. And she was like, Dana, the English is at the front of the book. And I was like, no, it's not. And she flipped it open and here it is. So it does come with English translation. So if you're like me and you kind of pass that up entirely, for whatever reason, you know, it's there. But yeah, it's an absolutely wonderful deck. Oh my goodness, I can't recommend it enough to you guys. Wow. Absolutely beautiful artwork too. And if you're someone who loves the color purple like me, you're definitely going to like this as well. So here is the box in all of its glory. Very, very pretty. I love it. And then here are the cards. They are very lightweight. I think that they're a very, very good regular quality to, you know, to tarot cards. They're not like straying from the ordinary. They're not incredibly thick, right? But they're not flimsy either. They're very flexible, very good quality, very wonderful cardstock as well, right? But I love these cards. Oh my goodness. And like I was saying, I believe the deck actually comes in Italian, German, Spanish, and I think also Portuguese, but don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure. But going forward with these cards, oh my goodness, you know, like I was saying, they do have a little bit of a darker vibe to them, which is completely up my alley. That's completely fine with me. So here is the first card. This is the Fool, you know, starting a new beginning, getting all of the mice out, kind of the Pied Piper, right? Bringing on new hope as well. But I really like that he has this rooster kind of tied by the foot as well, kind of like sometimes the universe, it'll feel like the universe is just kind of pulling us along. You know? You know that feeling where you're just kind of like, I'm just kind of going along because the universe is giving me new tasks. It's that sort of a thing, like you're like, kind of like you're strapped into a really intense roller coaster, right? And that's kind of like how life can be sometimes. And I love, love the meanings. But yeah, going forward, we also have the Fool. Or I mean the Magician. We just covered the Fool. Oh my goodness. Followed by the High Priestess. I love the Fool card though. Can you guys tell? Followed by the Empress is next. I love her little white king pigeon as well in the background. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Look at this card, you guys. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. It is the Lovers. And how awesome is that? It's saying that true love is basically inescapable. It's unavoidable as well. It's something that's going to happen regardless. So we really shouldn't be forcing other people to be with us, you know, because if it's something that they want to do, they're going to do it regardless. What a wonderful card, you know, and we also have this guy who's coming for her now, you know, but it's like this guy is kind of holding on to her. But But it's like, he shouldn't have to transform her into a vampire. She should be wanting to willingly stay, am I right? So next we have the Chariot. And the Strength card. How awesome is this card, right? Saying, no, I'm the real beast here, not the lion. The Hermit. The Wheel. Justice. Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. I love this Tower card because it's like you're having to take a leap of faith, you know? The tower is crumbling all around you. You can't stay in this burning tower. You have to just kind of go for it, you know? You have to trust yourself as well that you're going to turn out fine. Just have to keep going forward and have hope with the Star. Isn't the water beautiful? The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. How beautiful is this card, right? Going on to the Suit of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords. Nine of Swords. On to the court cards now. We have the Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords, which is actually one of my favorite queens in this deck. She is so independent, oh my goodness, and she knows that if she has inner peace, whatever is happening in the far off distance, whatever kind of storm is happening around her, it doesn't matter because she's comfortable in her own skin and she's comfortable where she is, you know? Such an awesome, awesome queen. Going on to the Suit of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. Look at the Four of Wands, you guys. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. Going on to the court cards, we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, going on to the Suit of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, enjoying the little things in life. The Seven of Cups is one of my favorite cards, actually. You know, it shows this woman and she has like one foot in, one foot out of her shoes. And she's kind of deciding like, should I stay or should I go? And she's kind of realizing to herself that by the time that I'm like dead and gone, because I've waited here, I've sat here and waited for this man, you know, I'll be dead. I can't even enjoy that this man is going to be here, you know? So you have to continue taking care of yourself and going after your own goals, your own opportunities as well. The Eight of Cups. Aren't the dresses and all of the clothes as well very beautiful? Oh my goodness. I love all of the details. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. You know, this is also saying how far are you willing to go to make your wish become a reality? Are you willing to put in the work? Ten of Cups. Are you willing to take time for yourself away from the party? On to court cards, we have the Page of Cups. See that guy lurking in the back? Followed by the Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The King of Cups. On to the Suit of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles. She kind of reminds me of like Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge, right? Can you guys see it? Two of Pentacles. Look at how shocked she looks too. I love all of the work that's put into these cards. Oh my goodness. I definitely recommend this deck to you guys. Some of my best reads have been with this deck as well. On to court cards, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. What do you guys think? What is your favorite card so far? So we are going to move everything aside and then we are going to shuffle and then I'm going to grab a card and then we will read what it says from the booklet. So I will see you in a second. Okay, so I moved everything aside, so let's get ready to shuffle! So without any further ado, we are going to get right into this and look. Wow! That is awesome. Oh my goodness, music to my ears. I love seeing a deck that shuffles so nicely, right? One that slides together, one that you're not having to cram in, one that you're not having to force as well. Like I was saying earlier, it's not like ridiculously thick cardstock, but it's not ridiculously thin cardstock either. It's very flexible. It's not something that's going to bend on you either, because some cardstock that they're so thin, you know, that you can bend them, you can really ruin the edges as well. But this is a really, really good quality card that you're going to be getting here with the Ludy Lescot cards. Oh my goodness. You know, and they shuffle so nicely because they do have that very high gloss finish on the front and on the back as well. You know, so it causes all of the cards to really slide together so perfectly. Look at that. Look. Oh my goodness, you know. So over here, we actually had a card that flew out, but we are going to put that back in, rather. And then we're going to grab another and just see what's the message that we should look over. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. So what we're going to do is I am going to grab the booklet and I will read you the definition and the meaning of this card. Okay, so let me find Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, it says, dominate your instinct and be courteous. Use diplomacy to communicate where otherwise no one would listen to you. So make sure that you're staying very level-headed. You're not jumping to conclusions. You know, you're being very courteous to other people, very polite, very welcoming, very inviting as well. But, you know, as you can see, the definitions are very small. They're very short, sweet, and to the point, which is something that I love, you know. I do really appreciate booklets that have very drawn out meanings and even saying like, hey, this means this and this means that, and even saying like, well, the horse represents dedication, it represents going the distance, it represents sticking it out. But I also really, really appreciate people who are just like, hey, it just means this. Don't worry about it, you know? And I think that is so, so awesome. And a lot of these kind of short, sweet, and to the point kind of meanings are so deep. You know, you're looking at maybe two sentences, but you're sitting there and you're like, wow, some of them are absolutely incredible. So I definitely suggest this deck to you guys. Oh my goodness, I think that you guys will love it just as much as I do. It is an absolute dream to shuffle. It is an absolute dream to kind of decipher as well, if you're kind of learning tarot or if you're learning just this deck in general, because it has such a different vibe to it than normal decks. Just because it has this really unique energy about it. Oh my goodness, I can't say enough good things about this deck. I am in absolute love with it, and I definitely think if you guys got it, you guys would be as well. So I will leave the link down below on where you can get this deck. I believe you can get it on Amazon, or really kind of anywhere online. It is just so beautiful. I definitely recommend it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I hope that you guys like this video. Definitely let me know, and let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys have this deck? Do you guys like it already? Are you guys planning on getting it? Do you have a favorite card that you saw here in this video? But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!